Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Brooklyn Barons.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with their opponents. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They'll be under the command of the former Florida State Seminole, the #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A run on 1st down with Jacobs as he'll get this forward for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. Running is Jacobs. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And it's picked up by the Steelers. Taking it right down Broadway. He's at the 40, 20. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Buying time to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Hernandez now to throw on second down. And he will find his man Ruggs. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
On 1st and 10, Hernandez. And he's got it. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Hernandez. And it's caught. Touchdown. Henry Ruggs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Barons have got it back to within a score. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Throws left side. And he's got it. They convert for 2, and that gets them even closer. Now a 2-point game. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is.
Here's Hernandez throwing on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run it with Jacobs, and able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Jacobs now. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's caught here by Adams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll find Ruggs on the right side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
This is caught. Touchdown. Henry Ruggs with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys have now moved out in front. CD, for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Flush to his right, to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, split the difference in their right. To throw is Hernandez on 1st and 10. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Hernandez being chased out left. Looking deep for Adams, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Hernandez on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs, and that is incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Back to throw. Hernandez forced out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over.
And he'll try and throw here on the fake. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed, indeed.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And now they're in the hurry-up on third down. Jacobs, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Looking to throw. Hernandez. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he'll give it here to his running back. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Hernandez flushed out right. This will be caught inside the 10. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. T.J. Watt in there to drop him for a loss on the play. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Hernandez escaping the pressure, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Barons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs, and if the drive...
On first down, it's Jacobs, and able to work his way down to the 16. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Jacobs, and they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On third down, Jacobs.
And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there, no. It appears they're going to mark him short of the first.
Hold everything because Darren Waller, the tight end, appears to be injured on that play. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. Touchdown! It's complete. Davante Adams, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season.
And the Barons are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And you're
Now Hernandez throwing on first down. Buying time to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Back to throw. Hernandez eluding the pressure right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Jacobs. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Jacobs. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. They'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and...
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for our visitors, a victory in Week 18 gives them a final mark of 13 up and 4 down.
And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh,
they wanted desperately to finish above 500, but that will not happen as it is an 8-9 season in the end.
And they can take solace in the fact that this team never quit all the way to the end. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.